Hey guys, how you doing? It's KJ here from the Scariest Movie Ever. And I got a video here which is a companion piece to the video you see on the screen there. That's the last video I did about a week ago. It's called The New Religion Based on Beyonce, Goddess Worship Exposed. So guys, as what happens with most of these kind of videos, I'll put something out, then I'll start getting all these other pieces to the puzzle, like after I put the video out. And that's what happened with this one. This next piece I'm about to show you was sent to me by a very good friend of mine, Gary. Good friend of mine in real life, actually, and then also kind of a friend here on YouTube as well. But Gary sent me something, and I'm about to show that to you. And before I do, I just want to explain that what's going on. These are all these Illuminati tools. Again, these are people that were created to be idols for the public, and Beyonce is a prime example. And what happens now is that we're living in such a narcissistic, out of control culture that people are beginning to worship these idols openly. Like, it's no longer just, hey, I'm going to go to the concert and buy a couple t-shirts and, I play their songs all day long. That's a form of worship as well. You're feeding all that energy of yours into these idols, into these people that don't care about you. They don't care at all about you. They may say they do, but they don't. They like what you bring them. The money, the success, and the energy. They feed off all that energy. Especially now, you got Beyonce with her own religion, so all these people feeding into that thing, and it's all her narcissistic like supply is growing, and that's what happens with these people. And so we got a religion here. We got people literally like worshiping their idols now, guys, and this all goes back to Babylon. It goes back to Egypt. Goes all the way back through history. But this has been going on forever. So here we have this idol worship that's just like on steroids. Okay, so here's the news story. News story is Lady Gaga, Bozell column. This is from Newsbusters. It's a good source. Bozell column. That's from Brent Bozell. I'm just going to read what he wrote here, but it says Catholic school celebrates year of Lady Gaga. Catholic school, guys. Hello. I mean, again, I just hate. I hate just bashing religions all the time. And I know a lot of great Catholics who have good hearts and mean well, and I think they're good people, but guys, with all the stuff happening with the Catholics and the Vaticans and that religion and everything, please just open your eyes. This is unbelievable. It keeps getting more sick and perverted. It just when I think it can't get any worse, we get stories like this. So anyway, so check this out. I'm just going to kind of cut through it here and just kind of read a few things. But St. Mary's Institute is the Catholic grade school in which it's in a New York hometown of Amsterdam. And I'm going to go ahead and read it as he wrote it, okay? So it says it's affiliated with St. Mary's Catholic Church, whose pastor, Father John Medwood, pins the opening to the St. Mary's Institute annual newsletter. So in September at the opening Mass, I officially announced that this was going to be the year of Lady Gaga at SMI, and that's what Father John had actually written in their newsletter. And that's what he proclaimed, apparently during Mass too. Why Lady Gaga? Was every other living or dead female or male on planet Earth or anywhere else unavailable? The answer, he explains, is complex, quote unquote, which is, of course, a euphemism for scandalous. Check this out. I'll just read it. It's not much here. So it says, first, he writes, many people may not realize that Lady Gaga is the product of Catholic education, to which the response, so is Hitler. Her real name, he tells us, is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. I believe I said that right, Germanotta. As if she were some obscure Italian saint. She's a graduate of the convent of the Sacred Heart where, and here we're getting to the point, she was someone who followed her own path, quote unquote, and it takes a great deal of courage, especially for young people to blaze their own trails in life. So exactly which trail blazed should Catholic children find commendable? Could it be her attire during the nationally broadcast MTV Video Music Awards last year, watched by millions of children while she was wearing nothing but a thong? Could it be her video earlier this year in which she simulates all manner of sexual activities while bizarrely, quote-unquote, resurrecting from their tombs Michael Jackson, Gandhi, and maybe that was it, and also Jesus Christ? This is written weird, sorry, I'm trying, okay? So was it her song Judas, where she proclaims, I'm still in love with Judas, baby, Jesus is my virtue, but Judas is the demon that I cling to? Or was it how she constantly promotes gay themes in her music and bashes the military for its treatment of gays? Anyway, the guy just goes on. I mean, I just don't want to keep, it becomes monotonous. I don't want to keep reading through the same stuff. But if you're not aware of Lady Gaga and like how sick and demented she is, I mean, just do a little research. I mean, by now, most of you are probably caught up. I just did a video not long ago where I put some footage in there where she was at a recent South by Southwest festival down in Austin, Texas, and this is in March. and she had hired this girl to like literally like drink all this green weird looking fluid, and while Lady Gaga was playing the drums, this girl was sitting there choking herself and barfing up all the green fluid all over Lady Gaga's breasts, and she looked really sexually excited by this. So that's just one example, you guys. I mean, you know, this she is a foul, demonic, evil creature, in my opinion. Disgusting. Disgusting. I can't believe how some people find her attractive, but just a disgusting little troll. And, you know, now, just like Beyonce, and I'm sure more to come, she's going to be celebrated by the church. You know, this is, I'm telling you, just another example of us leaving the fourth age and heading into the fifth. All these old institutions are crumbling and falling apart. And you can see it right here. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Crazy times we're in. I don't have children, but if you have children, please, I really hope you keep them away from this stuff. This is evil stuff. This is evil stuff. And now they have their own religion centered around themselves, feeding into that narcissism and wow, just craziness. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you right now. More videos on the way. You guys take care out there, and I'll talk to you soon.